everyone, I wanted to make a little video today to just quickly show you guys how I do my to-do list, because I'm a total list maker, but I have fallen into the trap sometimes where I start making a to-do list and then all of a sudden it's like 6 pages long and it's got everything from like sweep the floor to like, I don't know, buy a new car, like I list everything. And it's so discouraging then, because how many things do I actually get crossed off of that list in a day? Not even a page. So then I'm left with 5 pages of other stuff that it just feels like I didn't do anything. So I found a way that I was able to make my list and I actually accomplished most of what's on my list every single day. And it's block scheduling, which like time blocking, and I know that's a big thing, but I added a little twist to it that really helped me, especially when I was on maternity leave, because you always think you're gonna have so much time, because you just have a newborn that you're taking care of, and you think you're gonna get all this stuff done, but of course it's always a lot more work than you think it is, even when you've had more than one child. So I'm gonna show you how I make my list every day that helps me feel accomplished at the end of the day. So the first thing that I do is I block my day into 2-hour increments. So for me, it goes from 6 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock at night. And I actually do wake up early, so I get things done before 6. And after 6 is bedtime. So, at that point, I'm not actually looking to cross anything off the list. I'm just looking to get everyone ready for bed and down for the night. But the rest of my day is blocked into 2-hour blocks. And I went ahead and each of those 2-hour blocks, I assigned a category. So those categories, they're going to be different for everybody. And obviously it's going to be different if you're a stay-at-home parent versus if you work outside of the home, or even if you work at your home. So let me show you how I do it. So my first block of the day is from 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock, which basically covers getting my family up and out of bed, getting them all ready, and sending my husband off to school or off to work and dropping my daughter off at school. So, and actually in that block, every single day, I pretty much just write the same 3 things. My 3 things are: I want the dishwasher unloaded, I pack my stuff to go to work, and I get all of McLean's stuff packed to go to school. Now that first time block, do I have to write it down? No, probably not. But the sense of being able to cross things off of the list as I do them, I like being able to do that and seeing that, like, yes, I got through that. So, but the other categories that I have, so from 6 to 8 is my get ready for the day. From 8 to 10, after my husband and my daughter leave, I work on blog stuff. Any sort of online work that I have. I write posts, I take pictures if I need to, I make this video. As right now it is 8:08. I do social media stuff. Anything that I need to get done online, I get done in this chunk of time. Then I actually am working part-time still. So from 10 o'clock until 2 o'clock, I go into work. And so it's kind of nice that it still works into a 2-hour chunk. When I get home from 2 to 4, that is when I do any sort of housework. That's when I throw the laundry in. That is when I will get stuff started for dinner if I need to make rice or something that's going to take a while. That is where I clean bathrooms and sweep the floor. And I wait to do that until after I go to work, because when I come home from work, I bring my daughter home. And so she can either help me with the housework, or she can find something to play with while I'm doing housework. And then I don't feel like I am unavailable. When I'm doing my blog work, I feel like I'm sort of unavailable because it breaks my train of thought, if she needs me. Whereas in the morning, when my son goes to sleep, I have that big chunk of time where I can just get stuff done without interruptions. But anyway, and then from 4 to 6 that's my husband comes home in that time, we have dinner in that time. So that is time for like family stuff. So I try to write down to play a board game with my daughter, or to do a science experiment, or something to do family time, and any other kind of random miscellaneous stuff will get thrown into that category. So now I want to show you how I assign tasks to my categories and what makes it a little bit different. So here's my schedule for today. So first I went ahead and I've got the date at the top, and then down this side I put all of my 2-hour blocks. So I started at the top, and this one, I mean, it's like I said, it's 8 o'clock right now. So I have already gone through this block. So I'll cross off I did the dishwasher, got McLean's outdoor gear done, and I packed my pump and snacks for work. Now, I use different colors for different things. You don't have to do that. I like doing that, so I do. But as you can see, I have 2 columns. This column is the one thing in each block that I need to get done, like my number 1 priority for that block. And my 6 to 8 one, I wouldn't really look at that one because, like I said, this is the same every single day. But so from 8 to 10, my priority today was making this video. And if I get that done, then I'd like to edit my video. I'm working on a book about baby-led weaning, and I need to write an email. But if I only cross this one off, I still got done what my priority was for this block. And this is stuff that I don't have to do this from 8 to 10. You know, maybe my daughter actually takes a nap and my son takes a nap. And so maybe during the 2 to 4 block later on, maybe I do have time to work on the book or to edit this video a little bit. And so you don't have to keep it in the block, but it's just a way to get everything down on paper. Sorry about the hand talking. But so so then from 10 to 2 is when I'm working. And I will usually put, if I have a couple things I need to remember at work. And, from 2 to 4, my priority is I need to wash towels. But I'd also like to fold the laundry, put laundry away, clean some of the bathrooms. So what's nice is that I can see right off what are the things that I want to get done, and they're my top priorities. And then I've assigned a time for them. So I can sit down, when I get home, I can look at this and I can say, oh yeah, I need to wash the towels. And so I will get the towels thrown in right away, or once the housework kind of stuff is done, I'll be like, okay, I wanted to do that activity with McLean, so I'm gonna sit down and do that. And like I said, this stuff over here, this is not as big of a priority. Now maybe tomorrow, maybe I don't get to writing the email. So maybe tomorrow that will be my priority in my 8 to 10 block. But what I really like about doing this time blocking is that it's still a to-do list. I still get to cross things off, and I really enjoy being able to do that. I have priorities, so I know when I look at the list, I need to get this done. Even if I only cross off those 5 prioritized tasks, I still got done what I actually needed to get done. But at the same time, I have a list of other ideas. So if I throw in the towels and everyone's sleeping, I can just, get right through all the rest of those cleaning tasks. I also leave some space so that I can add other things. Like I said, I do use different colors. So like, I have a color for housework. I have a color for the kids. I have a color for blog stuff. I have a color for social media stuff. And I have a color for like my stuff, Andrew's stuff, so like paying bills, that kind of thing. And that just helps me at a glance look and see what I need to get done and what area it's in. So I can look and, okay, if I have other stuff that are written in red, I know that that's typically computer stuff. So if I'm at my computer and I've gone through those tasks for that time period, I can look down and, okay, what else is in red? Okay, I need to do that. I also just like that this was a really easy system when I was on maternity leave, because I would sit down and I would say, even though I'm spending what feels like hours upon hours upon hours changing diapers and nursing, I also need to get down a load of light clothes, and I need to write a blog post. And just being able to put that all down on paper was really helpful. So time blocking is great, but you need to make sure that whatever kind of system you're doing for your to-do list works for you. If you would like to see more from me or get more videos for handy stuff like this, or funny videos, or kind of whatever I feel like making videos, make sure you subscribe down below.